expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And check it out, the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Gasol in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Jordan. Here's Rodman. Pass to Pippen. Puts up a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. And here's Bain. Six to shoot. Here's Gasol. Nice D from Vucevic. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the basket by Pippen.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Pass to Randolph. Now Brooks. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lets it go from the wing. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Randolph. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Ball passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Here's Jordan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Desmond Bain.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season. But as a whole, this young team, they won their division. But the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
That free throw, no good.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talents, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Memphis. Jordan with the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Memphis calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls. Once again, a
in the first quarter. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. 2 points. That one goes. Jordan's got 5.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Brooks. That's tipped. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Bain. Floats one up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
You can tell how much these fans here at Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And the first one at the line is good. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Good on both. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Pippen. Back to Ball. Now here's Jordan, guarded by Bain. Now here's Vucevic. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Ball no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Bain, the pass to Morant. Brooks with it. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. To the paint. Rodman uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Bain. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Outside Morant. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And that one drops for him.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Memphis trailing here. Morant, the pass to Bain. Here's Randolph. And it's Memphis with another.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans. Please welcome to the court your Chicago Bulls. Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls. Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
For Chicago, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. Pass to Pippen. Back to LaVine. Out left to the wing. Six on the shot clock. Fires it. No good. A bit long that time.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay. On the offensive end, Zach LaVine plays with just such confidence. He knows that the team counts on him for production, so he goes out and he gets it.
Good.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Outside LaVine. Pass to Drummond. He can't get it to go. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Well, LaVine is certainly one of the more prolific scorers, Richard.
Yeah, his shooting has put him in the top 20 scorers in this league in back-to-back seasons. With more on the way, I'm pretty sure. He makes it just look so easy, just effortless sometimes. It's just like he's doing his job.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant. At the line for 2.
And he drops a first.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And Morant drops them both.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Now here's LaVine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's DeRozan missing.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
The Grizzlies have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Back to Morant. Now Adams. Drummond defending. Outside Morant. Count it. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Fires from 14. Here's Jones. Pass to Adams. Now here's Morant. Takes a 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. 1:35 left in the first. Outside for LaVine. Here's Pippen. DeRozan outside. Pass to LaVine. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus
Checking
on
in for the
details.
Grizzlies,
Clark is checked in for Adams.
Brandon Clark.
Jones finds Jackson. Now Morant. Morant with the slam!
John Morant.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Chicago calls timeout.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
For your Chicago Lovable. Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Lovable. Well done. A round of applause for your Bulls.
Grizzlies on D. They trail by 1. Here's LaVine Off the mark with a little step back Jay. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. 14 feet away. He can't hit that time. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Here's Pippen. Give him 8 points now. Back to Levine. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Bulls lead by 3. Outside Jones. Back to Morant. Pass to Clark. Over to DeRozan. Clark, no good. Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Levine passes to Caruso. Over Jones. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
The Bulls
out in front. They lead by 3.
23.
And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
20. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the court for Memphis. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Bain. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Chicago leading. Here's Jordan. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development, and you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Grizzlies shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And it's Brooks missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, BA, that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
The first one falls. That one misses.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Jordan. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 8 points. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Now here's Ball. Jordan finds DeRozan. The jump hook. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Brooks against Vucevic. And that one's good for Brooks.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
DeRozan outside. Back to Ball. Right wing. Here's Vucevic. Randolph grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Brooks. Second chance effort. And it's laid in by Jackson.
Jaren Jackson
Jackson's
Jr.
got his first basket.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
For the ball.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to
With some changes, Gasol comes in for Jackson, and it's Jones in for Moran. Gasol against Vucevic. Jordan high post. Over Bane. No good! Had a chance to end the run there. Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. To the middle. Randolph gets the bucket.
Zach
And now
Randolph.
it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Now Jordan. Give him 8 points now. Over Bane. Jordan with the bucket.
Michael
Jordan's got
Jordan.
10 points in the game.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Pass to Gasol. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain
Out of
possession
bounds.
here. Adams checked in for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gasol. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Adams. And the layup is good off the glass.
Steven Adams.
And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware where he is at all times.
Here's Pippen. That one's wide left. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Bane. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Desmond
They're
Bane.
punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Ball. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor. And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Rodman. Jordan passed the ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
Pass to Bain. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Over Bain. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now just a 4-point Grizzly lead. And the Grizzlies call time here. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college in Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in 04. And look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
In for Vucevic, and it's Caruso in for Ball. So it's the Grizzlies now. They lead by 4. Outside Bain. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Caruso. Now Drummond. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Bain against Jordan. Outside Bain. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Clark. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Pippen.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Here's Jones. After the basket by Chicago. And here's Clark. Puts it up from 12. And down it goes. 2 points.
Brandon Clark.
Clark's got his first points of the game. Chicago has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
And the jam by Drummond.
One of the last old-school centers. In this ever-evolving game, Drummond is a real throwback.
Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Here's Bain, covered by Jordan. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Stolen by Bain. .102 left to play in the half. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And here's Caruso outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Bulls. Outside Bain. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Outside Jones. 4 on the clock. And and they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game. Caruso outside. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And stolen by Jones. In transition, here they come. Here's Clark. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Brandon Clark.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Good on the second one. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Levine, that one's good. Levine's got his second basket.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
Here's Morant. Nice jump shot.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Bulls leading by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this.
46. The Grizzlies.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second year.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Well, they've been out of control. Too many turnovers. Clearly, they don't value their possession. They need to refocus. Don't worry about making a highlight.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Chicago has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Pass to Pippen. Ball with it. Pounded by Morant. Ball no good. Memphis trailing here. And for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Gasol in at the 5. Here's Randolph. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And for the Bulls, they're shooting it well at 59%. Jordan, the pass to Vucevic. Some solid defense from Gasol. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Man, it's hard not to foul Vucevic inside.
Foul.
He uses all of his size to go after his
Team
shots.
foul. At the line for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic.
Take a break. 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
And so Vucevic nails both of them. And so it's Memphis with it. Morant, the pass to Bane. Now here's Brooks. Back to Bane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Chicago leading. Pass to Jordan. Up top ball, hounded by Morant. Stolen by Bane. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. For the lead. Morant, no good. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Pippen. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Sometimes the beat doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Outside Morant. Jordan against Bane. Pass to Randolph. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Chicago calls timeout.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Please welcome to the court, your Chicago Lovables.
Making a change here. Adams is checked in.
Chicago Lovable.
Here's Rodman. Pass to Pippen. Back to Ball. Now here's Vucevic. Adams covering. Vucevic's shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Clock at 6. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Vucevic.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in.
Shooting for Memphis, John Morant. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Morant. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside Levine. The 3 from Ball. Offensive rebound. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Morant. Brooks with it. He has 7. Over Jordan. Second chance shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. DeRozan is checked in for Chicago.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Steven Adams. At the line for one.
Free throw drops for Adams. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
Agile play by Levine, finding his way around the contact to get a shot.
Brooks outside. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Here's Randolph, 11 feet out, and he hits it. He's got 18. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Jordan. Levine with it. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Brooks. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Abdul-Rahim.
Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Ball passes to Levine. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Levine's got 8.
Not just a shooter, Levine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Brooks outside. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Here's Randolph, defended by DeRozan. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Vucevic. 6 points for him. Here's Levine for 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Please welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls. Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Bulls. Please welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls.
Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jackson is checked in. Memphis leading. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And here's Adams. Drummond defending. Outside Morant, pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. Over DeRozan. Jackson can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. DeRozan finds Levine. Here's Jordan. Again, the Bulls score.
Michael Jordan.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Morant against the ball. And it's Morant missing. Chicago's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Here's Jordan, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Morant. The shot misses, and it's Chicago the other way. And he lobs it up top. Drummond with the jam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And here's Morant. 11 points in the game. 14 feet away, and that one's good for Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
Brooks has gotten 4 this quarter. Chicago trailing here. Pass the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Jordan.
2 minutes.
Now Drummond. Shot clock at 6. There's Ball with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Memphis calls timeout.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Lovable. Welcome to the court.
Clark is checked in for Adams. For Memphis, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Back to Morant. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third quarter here. Hits a three-pointer.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Pass the ball. DeRozan with the ball. Outside Levine. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. Clark grabs the board. Rodman. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Up top Brooks. Outside Morant. The 3. Tries again. Jackson gets the bucket.
Just muscle it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Morant against the ball. Here's Rodman. Puts it up from 15. No good on the shot. Brooks outside. Right side Morant. And the bucket is good.
John Morant.
And it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Welcoming any physicality on his way up. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
70.
This has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The The Grizzlies shooting about 60% for the game. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Randolph, defended by DeRozan. Randolph misses. Chicago has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Here's Ball, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Memphis leading. Outside Bain, pass to Morant. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
To the inside, here's Pippen. Goes back up, and he lays it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gasol. Outside Bain. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Here's Randolph. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Ball outside. Pass to Pippen. Bain against Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
And he lobs it up. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Pippen. He takes it in. Outside Levine. And there's a 3-second violation. The Bulls making a switch here. Jordan's checked in.
Memphis ball. Checking into the game for your
The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Morant. He gets it in there. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good D sometimes just isn't enough against Ja Morant.
Pass to DeRozan. Now Jordan, guarded by Bain. Jordan against Bain. 5 on the clock. Pippen. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Second personal foul.
One shot.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Scottie Pippen. Shoot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Out to the right wing. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And he lays it up and in.
Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who has a high-scoring game?
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Second team foul.
So it's Chicago now. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Bain, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Morant against Levine. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Uses the pick to just perfection. Levine knocking it down.
Now here's Morant. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Pass to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Over Jordan. Bain, no good. The Bulls have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And here's Levine. Here's Pippen. Stolen by Bain. Outside Morant. Here's Gasol. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's in there.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Banked it in off the glass.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Back to Morant. Now here's Bain. There's the triple. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Desmond Bain.
And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Morant, the pass to Bain. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Here's Randolph. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Gasol misses. Chicago has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Pass to Jordan. Outside Levine. DeRozan right side. Shoots over Morant. DeRozan finds Jordan. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Desmond Bain.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Michael Jordan. At the line for 2,
and he makes the first. Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Memphis leading. Inside. Here's Gasol. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Here's Pippen. Brooks defending. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Rodman. Nails the 16-footer.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Timeout call. Memphis.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
For your Bulls Youth Dance Team. Please give a big
Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night.
Thank you.
I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Ball passes to Jordan. Over Bain. Again, the full score.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And there it is for him.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Ball passes to Jordan. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Got a piece of it.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
Over Bain. Jordan misses. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Bain pass to Moran. Floats one. And no good. Good D by Ball. "56 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Jordan. Money!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Moran against Ball. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
From the free throw line, John Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant. 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
And he does get the second one. And that gives him a lead.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 40 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Jordan. Count it!
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Timeout call. Memphis.
Grizzlies timeout.
They trail by 1. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the clock for your Chicago Lovables. John Morant.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big
Chicago
shot.
timeout call.
And the Bulls call time here. They're losing by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Please welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls. Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Bulls. Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Bulls. Let's get out, fans, and make some noise.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. It's good!
Michael Jordan.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Ball against Morant. Oh, it falls!
John Morant.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. I love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Come again soon.
This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.